Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you are all doing good. Stay home, stay safe, eat healthy food, do regular yoga and take more of vitamin C, which is very helpful in improving your immunity. Today I'll be showing you yoga sequence for this winter season. Normally in winter season many people will be suffering from cold, cough and wheezing, asthma. So if you do chest opening exercises, so it will be helpful to improve the immunity as well as to increase the lung capacity. I will show you that sequence today. So first we will start with Sukshma Vyayama. So I will show you how to start with Sukshma Vyayama. So in general, so the pose which I am sitting is Vajrasana. So you can, those who are not able to sit in Vajrasana, you can sit in Sukhasana also, no problem. Who have ankle problem or knee problem, they cannot sit in Vajrasana. So those people, they can sit in Sukhasana and do this practice. So what is the benefit of Vajrasana is, this Vajrasana will activate your Vajranadi. This Vajranadi is in your ankle joint. So what will happen if the Vajranadi is activated, your digestion will improve and it relieves all the excess gas from your abdomen. So that's why normally I prefer sitting in Vajrasana while doing Sukshma Vyayama, that is only for this hand movements. So I will prefer that. So first we will start with Sukshma Vyayama. So first, stretch your hands in front of you, finger stretching. Okay, each and every stretching is for 10 counts. So first we'll start with finger stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then make a fist clockwise rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then anti-clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then elbow bending. Turn your palms facing the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then shoulder rotation. So for that, keep your palms on your shoulder joints. Then join your elbows. Here you have to close your eyes and try to connect with your breathing. So here the breathing pattern should be, you have to exhale in the center and then while rotating your shoulders, you have to inhale. And then again join the elbows. So when you are joining the elbows, you have to exhale. So I will show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now 5 rounds anti-clockwise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. So shoulder rotation, 5 rounds clockwise and 5 rounds anti-clockwise. Next, coming to our neck rotations. So first we will start with up and down movement. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to the center. Now sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to the center. Now backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come to the center. Now touch your chin to your throat pit. Clockwise rotation. Rotate very slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anti-clockwise 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. So this is neck rotation. So by doing all these practices, all the stiffness in your joints will be released. Okay. So now next we will move on to the lower part, that is legs. Okay. So for that, stretch your legs one by one. Okay. First we will start with our toes. Okay. Take your hands back, sit comfortably and back straight. Okay. So toes, you have to focus only on your toes. Toes forward and backward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now stay there in the posture for 10 counts. Forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toes back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now ankle rotation, clockwise 10 rounds, anti-clockwise 10 rounds. Give a nice rotation. You should feel the stretch in your ankle joint. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now anti-clockwise 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Next, knee lock and release. So this knee lock and release, what will happen? This it will strengthen your knee joints. So even when you are sitting on the sofa, you can keep your legs on the chair in front of you. Keep one chair and keep your legs on the chair and do like this. Knee lock and tighten your kneecap and release. Tighten, release. Those who have arthritis and knee problem, every day they can do this practice minimum for 50 to 100 counts. It will strengthen the kneecaps. Okay. So this one 10 counts, 10 or 20 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can continue for 20 counts also. Next, Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. For that, join your soles of your feet. Okay. Then hold your toes with your palms back straight. Then start flapping your thigh muscles. Okay, even this Baddha Konasana is an excellent practice for improving your blood flow towards your pelvic region. It is a hip opening practice. So for ladies, it's an excellent practice for their uterus. So for ladies, even for men also, because hip is the region which will give strength. Okay, it strengthens your spinal cord and hip region. So this Baddha Konasana is an excellent practice. So in your everyday regular yoga sequence, you can add this Baddha Konasana. So you can do like this for 50 counts. Minimum 10 counts. Start with 10 counts. Then slowly you can improve your count to maximum of 50 to 60. You can do this. Okay. Then after this, lie down on your back. So after this is called Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay. Leave your thigh muscles completely loose. Take your hands back. Hold your elbows. Take a deep breathe in and breathe out. So actually your thighs will pull down, but enjoy the pose. Okay, leave your thigh muscles completely loose. Okay, take your hands back. Take a deep breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So you can do like this for 5 deep breaths. So again, the Supta Baddha Konasana will improve the blood flow towards your pelvic region, and it improves the strength of your hips. Okay. Then next pose, Sedu Bandhasana breathing. Okay. So again, it is a chest opening exercise. So for that, bend your legs. Okay. Hold your ankles. Then inhale, raise your abdomen up. Exhale down. like this for 5 deep breaths, and after the 5th breath you can stay in this posture for 10 to 30 counts. Again, this Setu Bandhasana will give a nice stretch to your back. Also, it gives calmness to your mind because there is a blood flow towards your head region. So it's a very good practice for stress relief also. Also, it's a chest opening exercises which improves your lung capacity. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts and then relax. So after each and every pose, you can relax for a while. Okay, relax in Shavasana. Spread your legs, palms facing the roof. Then take a deep breathe in, breathe out. So after that, those who have lower back pain, again in this supine posture only, they can complete one sequence, that is bend your legs, okay, spread your hands sideways, then inhale in the center, exhale, bend towards your right side. Turn your legs towards your right side and head towards the left side. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts. You should feel the stretch in your lower back. It's a very good practice for low back pain. After 30 counts, again inhale, come to the center. Again turn towards your left side and head to the right side. Again stay there for 10 to 30 counts. For while doing the final pose, you should not hold your breath, okay? You should breathe normally and then come to the center. Again stretch your legs, relax. Relax in Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Then slowly join your legs. Slowly turn towards your right side. Okay. And then come on your abdomen. Next is Bhujangasana. So again another chest opening exercise. For that, slide your palms near your ribs, forehead on the mat. Okay. Slowly join your legs. Inhale. Raise your neck, head and chest up. Exhale down. So try to connect with your breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Each and every practice try to connect with your breathing. So close your eyes and do the practice so that your awareness will improve. So after the 5th breath, stay in this posture for 10 to 30 counts. Great. You should not strain your shoulders. Normal breathing. Enjoy the pose. Bhujangasana. Again this Bhujangasana will improve the lung capacity as well as it relieves the low back pain. Then slowly relax. Relax in Makarasana. For Makarasana, spread your legs. Heels facing each other. Then join your elbows. Then keep your cheeks or chin on the wrist joint and then relax. After relaxation, again join your legs. Okay. Next we will do Shalabhasana. So for that, stretch your hands above your head. Okay. Now inhale. Raise your arms up, legs up, neck and head up. Stay there. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts. And then relax. Relax for a while in Makarasana. Next pose is Dhanurasana. Excellent chest opening exercise. So for that again, join your legs. Okay. Bend your legs. Hold your ankles. Okay. Forehead on the mat. Now slowly inhale. Raise your neck, head and chest up. Look forward. Stay there. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts. Normal breathing. Don't hold your breath. Then slowly relax. Stretch your legs. Spread your legs. Relax in Makarasana. Then slowly join your legs. Slide your palms. Okay. Slide your body to Sashankasana. Relax in Sashankasana for a while. Stay for 10 counts. Then slowly come to Vajrasana. So again, this Sashankasana, there is a blood flow towards your head. So it completely calms down your mind and it relieves the stress in you. Okay. So you can relax in. So even those who are working in front of the laptop for a long time, okay, working people, if they are more stressed, they want some relaxation, means what they can do is just they can sit on the bed or sofa. They can relax in Sashankasana. It will give some instant relief from the stress. Okay. And the next pose is Marjari Asana. Again, so for people who are sitting in front of the laptop, they will be getting lower back pain often. So for those people, every day they can include this Marjari Asana and Sedu Bandhasana in their sequence, so that it will give a nice stretch to their back and improves the back strength. So I will show you. For that, sit in Vajrasana, knees in hip width distance. Okay, then take one arm distance from the knee joint and then one palm distance. Okay, now inhale, make a curve in your spine and then look up. Exhale, touch your chin to your throat pit and spine up. So do like this for 5 deep breaths. So, after the 5th breath, you can stay there in the posture for 10 to 30 counts. So, while staying in inhale, so you should breathe normally and you should feel the pull in your abdominal muscles, so that it will tone up your abdominal muscles also. Then exhale, spine up and stay there. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts. Then come to Vajrasana. Next, another chest opening exercise is Ustrasana. So for that again, come on your knees. Okay. So those who are not able to go to Purna Ustrasana, what they can do is they can keep their palms on their waist. Then inhale, slightly bend back and then look up. Expand your chest, normal breathing, stay there. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts. Then slowly relax in Sashankasana. So this is Ardha Ustrasana. So for Purna Ustrasana, those who are flexible, so what they can do is, first they can inhale, raise your right hand up, then take it back, keep it on your right heels, then stretch your left hand, then slowly take it back and keep it on your left heel, expand your chest muscles, look up, normal breathing. Stay there for 10 to 30 counts. Don't close your eyes, you will get giddiness. Open your eyes and stay there. So after 30 counts, one by one, release the hand and then relax in Sashankasana. Slowly come to sitting posture. So, what is this chest opening? Chest opening means, so when you are expanding your chest, your ribs are expanding. So, inside the ribs there are lungs. So what will happen? The lungs will get more flow of oxygen, so that your inflow of oxygen will increase. So if there is full complete flow of oxygen to all the parts of your body, there won't be any diseases. That's why I prefer this chest opening exercises during winter season. Next one is Surya Namaskar. So Surya Namaskar is a Sarva Roga Nivarani, okay, because it involves all the poses. Every day after doing all these sequences, do for 6 to 10 rounds of Surya Namaskar. So how much is possible, you can do that, no force, okay. If you are able to do only 4 rounds, no problem. But whatever you are doing, you do with awareness. Try to do along with breathing. Okay. Then Surya Namaskar. So I have given the link for Surya Namaskar in the description box. You can see that. After Surya Namaskar, then Pranayama. So Pranayama is a must. Some 4 important Pranayama practices are there. Okay, so first one is Bhastrika, next one is Kapalpati, and third one is Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, and fourth one is Brahmari. So Bhastrika, so again this Pranayama video, I have given the link in the description box, you can watch that. So Bhastrika, you can do 2 sets. So in one set you can do for 10 rounds. So I will show you that. So like this, you have to inhale forcefully, exhale forcefully. This is 10 rounds is 1 set. So like this you can do for 2 sets. Then Kapalpati. So first Bhastrika benefits are, it is very good practice for sinusitis and clears your nasal passage. So there will be a free flow of air into your nostrils. This Bhastrika also, this Bhastrika will increase the lung capacity. And the next one will be Kapalpati. So Kapalpati is also called as skull cleansing practice. Okay. So here one inhale and continuous exhale. So again here you can do for 2 sets. So one set you can do for 60. So one inhale and 60 strokes of exhale you can do. So I will show you. So like this, you have to flap your abdominal muscles. You should not strain your facial muscles and shoulders. Okay, you should do relaxedly. You should do the practice. So again, Kapalpati, 2 sets you can do. Again, next one will be Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. So these 2, Bhastrika and Kapalpati, there is imbalance in your breathing. So to balance that, you have to complete with Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. So this Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama has no limitation. Anybody can do this practice, okay. So it relieves the stress and depression. Those who are in depression or anxiety, they can do this Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, and it's a very good practice for insomnia. Insomnia means people who are not getting sleep in the night. So before going to bed, they can do for minimum of 10 to 11 to 15 rounds. They can do for getting good sound sleep. Okay, I will show you that. For that, close your right nostril first. Okay, inhale through the left. So this makes 1 round, that is inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril, again inhale through the right and then exhale through the left. So like this you can do for 11 to 15 rounds, 11 rounds or 15 rounds you can do to your capacity. And next one will be Brahmari. So for that you have to touch your lower tip of your tongue to the hot palate, okay, hot palate, and close your mouth, inhale through the nostril, and while exhaling you should make sound, okay. So while making the sound you can feel the vibration in your head region. So again this gives you complete calmness in your mind, it relaxes you and keeps your blood pressure in normal level. So I will show you that. Your ears with your index finger, don't forcefully close it, just close Okay, keep your remaining fingers like this. Touch your lower tip of your tongue to the hard palate. This you can do for 7 rounds. This is called Brahmari. Okay, and then last one is Mudra chanting. So here Mudra means for winter season mainly I prefer Linga Mudra and then Surya Mudra. So because it produces heat in our body and it helps for cold, cough, and those who are wheezing trouble or asthma, they can regularly practice this. But this Linga Mudra you should do maximum of 15 minutes per day. Minimum 5 minutes and maximum 15 minutes you can do. The Surya Mudra you can do for 15 minutes to 45 minutes. Show you first Linga Mudra. So for that, interlock your fingers and keep your left thumb always straight, okay, and then encircle your left thumb with your right index finger and thumb, okay. Give a gentle pressure and keep it near your chest and focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Either you can do inhale and exhale or you can chant Omkara again. This chanting of Omkara will give you added benefit, okay. Omkara again, it will calm down your mind and it completely relaxes you, okay. So this Linga Mudra again, it helps for weight loss also. It burns all the extra fat accumulated in your body. This is Linga Mudra. And the next one I told you, Surya Mudra. So this Surya Mudra is fold your ring finger and keep it under the base of the thumb, okay. And do the mudra in both the hands. Then keep on your thighs, okay. Then focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale, or you can chant Omkara, okay. So these two I prefer for winter season, and in general all the season one mudra you can do is Hridaya Mudra, okay, which is a very good practice for your heart, okay, which releases the pressure in your heart opening. If you regularly do this practice, it keeps your blood pressure in normal level, okay. So also it's a very good practice. This mudra is very good for migraine headache also. So how to do that mudra? Hridaya Mudra, okay. Fold your index finger and keep it under the base of the thumb, okay, and then touch your tip of your thumb to the middle finger and ring finger. Give a gentle pressure. So when you are giving a gentle pressure, you should feel the pulse over there, okay, and the little finger should be stretched out. Do the mudra in both the hands and then keep it on your thighs and then focus on your breathing. Or chant Omkara. So this mudra you can do for 15 minutes to 45 minutes. You remember, each mudra minimum you should do for 15 minutes to get the benefit, except this Linga Mudra. This Linga Mudra minimum you should do only for 5 minutes. But don't forget to drink lots of water after the session, because after the practice, because your body, suppose if you are doing Linga Mudra or Surya Mudra, your body will get heated, okay. If you are not drinking water, again this will lead to another problem. So your body will become dehydrated and you will get headache. So don't do that. So drink lots of water. In general, drinking water is a very good habit. It improves your digestion, okay. Also it keeps your skin glow, okay. It keeps you young, drinking lots of water, okay. So do all these sequences. If you find this video useful, share with your friends and relatives, those who are in need of these sequences. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.